If you're still running a Mitel phone system, let this video be your wake-up call. Mitel is dying, and unless you take action quickly, you're going to find yourself trapped in a nightmare with RingCentral, Zoom, or some other pay-per-user provider. In this video, we're going to talk about the slow death of Mitel phone systems, and we're going to give you the timelines that you need to know to take action. And of course, we're going to talk about using Crosstalk as your partner in VoIP. Unlike Mitel or RingCentral, we're not out to scam every last penny out of you with unfair contracts and legalese. Okay, let's get started. Mitel has historically been one of the largest players in business phone systems. Throughout the 80s and 90s, they captured significant market share across both the enterprise and SMB sectors. They started out as analog, but later they became a leader in digital PBX platforms like the SX2000. In the early 2000s, as voice over IP began to gain traction, Mitel introduced the 3300 ICP, or their Integrated Communications Platform, which was their first major step into IP telephony. Now, this eventually evolved into the MyVoice business platform, MyVoice Office 250, as well as MyCloud, all aimed at competing with heavyweights like Cisco and Avaya, and then later UCaaS providers such as RingCentral, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams. But by the 2010s, it was too little too late. In 2017, Mitel acquired ShoreTel in an attempt to accelerate their move to the cloud and UCaaS, which ultimately didn't really work out for them. And then, just a year later, Mitel was taken private by a group of investors. And in 2021, they sold off their CloudLink platform and announced a UCaaS partnership with RingCentral, which didn't last too long. Early last year, Mitel filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, citing over $1.15 billion in debt and a need to restructure. Later in the year, they broke off their love affair with RingCentral after just 3 years, which honestly, knowing RingCentral, I'm surprised they didn't get locked into another 3 years automatically. But Mitel wanted to see other people, so now they've announced a partnership with Zoom, and you can't even find RingCentral mentioned on their website. To be fair, Mitel isn't completely dead yet, but they're definitely not healthy. They're in survival mode. They're juggling massive debt, they're dealing with the end of life of their legacy products, and they're unclear about their direction in the UCaaS space. So for customers, the big risk here is Mitel's uncertain future. We just don't know what comes next. But what about their on-premises systems? The MyVoice Office 250 platform is already end of life, and it's going to be completely unsupported as of June 2026. And while their MyVoice business platform is still supported, that could change at any time, especially with the business uncertainty that the company's been experiencing over the past 5 years. So if you're currently a Mitel customer, here's the reality. They've been pushing customers into other products like RingCentral and now Zoom for a while. And at the same time, they're trimming out most of their legacy product portfolio. They don't seem to have any clear long-term strategy, which isn't great for customers who tend to get into phone systems for 5 or 10 years at a time. And so here's a rare instance where I'm going to put on my sales cap. And we don't even have sales guys here at Crosstalk. We're all tech guys. When we work with you on your phone system needs, we're not trying to just upsell you on every little feature. We listen to your needs, and then we design out the best system for your timeline, your budget, and your use case. We want to build you a phone system that's not only cost-effective, but also fully functional without being locked into long-term contracts. All of our systems are month-to-month with no termination fees. We want you to stay with Crosstalk because your phone system is working great and because we provide excellent customer service when you need us. We have both on-premises and hosted systems, your choice. And if you're unsure about whether you want to go on-prem or hosted, we'll work with you to figure out the best solution. We have no per-user licensing for either our cloud-based or our on-premises phone systems. I mean, it's not even an option, right? You pay for your hardware, you pay for your SIP trunking, and then you can contact us for support if you need help with anything. When it comes to switching over to a new phone system, that can definitely be scary. You want it to be seamless for your users and your callers, and you want to make sure that you're not losing any business during the cutover. You want to make sure your phone numbers port over without issue. Well, we cover all of that as well, and we fully project manage your entire transition on your timeline. And I gotta say, I'm super proud of the team of techs that we've built. You're not gonna get bounced around between outsourced support desks, right? Our team works directly with you. They're real people, they provide real support, and they have real accountability. And we actually pick up the phone when you call. So when I say that Crosstalk is your partner in voice over IP, I'm not just saying that. We're not just trying to sell you a phone system for as much cash as possible. We make sure that you're getting the right phone system for your needs, and we're holding your hand through the entire process and beyond. Phone system consultations and estimates are always free, but if you're a current Mitel, RingCentral, or Zoom customer, mention this video and we'll give you 10% off any Crosstalk hardware through the end of 2025. Phones, servers, ATAs, I mean anything. And all of our hardware comes with 2-year warranties standard. Check the link in the description for all of our phone system offerings. So I hope you will give us a shot. You won't be disappointed. And if you'd like to keep this party going, I have hand selected a couple of videos on the right here for you to watch next. The top video is a RingCentral horror story that happened with one of our actual customers. And the bottom video is a link to my full free PBX version 15 playlist if you want a DIY.